Hey guys, it's Gadget, and it's January 14th, 2017. And I think my TV is just a little too loud for you guys and everything. I don't know if you could hear it, but it's basically I'm watching something and I wanted to update you guys. But let me turn that down really quick, okay? Give me one second. Okay, I got it turned down enough and everything that I can deal with and talk to you guys. So how has everybody been? As you all probably seen on my YouTube, you've probably seen my snow disaster. Well, part 4 will be going up soon as it finishes rendering. As well as the fact that I have been still dealing with the lady from Once Upon a Pearl. If you guys can make that out, her name is Kelly. This is her information, and the pearls are real and they're lovely. I just got another set in that I had ordered because I'm planning to do something with them and I want to see the colorings because I want to pair them. But my last set, I got a red one. Actually, cranberry, I think it is. And everything. Because right now I'm going to show you them. This is the one I got. Look at that. Oh, ignore my finger. That's what happens when I tell people do not use hand sanitizer. I am allergic to it. But that's one. And this is my other one. Look at that. I love that one. That one has like a greenish teal tint to it. Then there's a pinky lavender one. See, like this one I might want to do for my niece. And this is like a peachy, you know? So I basically got those. And she's not a bad price. She's buy three, get one free. Or $20 an oyster. And you can have her do the necklace or later on order a necklace from her and everything or pick a set and everything. See, the problem is I wanted to see what I had before I made a set and everything. Plus, I also want to do something for my niece and everything if I want to get them drilled or not. I'm scared to get them drilled, but I want to do something because she is turning sweet 16. Everyone says no, she won't wear it, but we actually have a matching set from SeaWorld that are two blue pearls, one pearl each of the blue, and the other, like, I think she's got a peach and I have a lavender, or she has a lavender and I have a peach. I gotta see which one it is, because I gotta find the setting, because I put all my jewelry away. I don't get to wear jewelry that much and everything because I don't have anywhere to go. I just wear what's around my neck. So, and my Wicca and St. Lucie. All right. But I want to know how everybody's doing. Like I'm going to tell you guys, I've been getting phone calls, but it's not from the bullies or anything. It's just mostly hang-ups and little things like, "Who is this?" And they go, and then hang up. Like they don't want to talk. So I don't know who it is and everything, but then there was calls back to back and everything. But I'm not being bullied like I was before, which is good and everything. I do hear a lot of people claiming to be Samantha, but those go on deaf ears and everything. I mean, like they said, my friend is over in England right now, and if she is, that's all power to her and everything because you know what? Let her have. She graduated, let her have her fun and everything, right? But she did ask me a stupid question about something, and I'd like to know what's going on with it and everything because one of I don't know what it was. She says someone keeps saying that she's dying, and I'm like, how are you dying? You're not dying. You're not that sick. You just have what you have and everything and stuff. Yeah, but they keep thinking that a little bird told them and all this other stuff. And I'm like, you know, when people over exaggerate and everything, now, see, I don't really over exaggerate because I do have things wrong. It's just that you guys don't believe me I have things wrong because I am very good at dealing with my problems. So it looks like I'm hiding my problems or over exaggerating. And another thing too was that I'm tired of being blamed for other people's mistakes, past mistakes, or just misery in their life because they see something in me that they want to destroy because they can't obtain it. Okay? That's the problem when I tell people, okay, enough with this, enough with that. This is why I do not understand and why I hate actions of people. I don't hate people, I hate the actions they do. Why in the world are you going to cut yourself, commit suicide, basically feel depressed because you say others make you do it? Think of that statement. Others make you do it, or others will be happy if you do it. No, that does okay. Maybe it's my dyslexia, maybe it was me being sheltered, but that does not make sense. Because I thought you were supposed to do for yourself, and you matter, and everyone else's opinion is just an opinion, right? I grew up not knowing what to do because I thought it was right until I learned that my voice, my opinions matter, that people shouldn't dismiss them because it's not what they want. I'm not to make them happy, I'm to make myself happy. At the same time, my happiness will grow around everybody else, and then everyone will be happy. Unless you get the miserable bastards that I've been dealing with. And the people I look at and I give them a puzzled look like, you're really going to do this because you think that will help the situation. That just tells me you don't love yourself. That you feel that by hurting you, you're going to make someone else happy. No, that's not the logic in it. No, no, no. If you think someone needs to see you in pain to be happy, you're with the wrong friggin' ass people. Okay? I try my best. Like one of my other friends. Now you see, I know a lot of Christophers. I know a lot of Michaels. I know a lot. So when I talk about names, I will designate them as best I can or say certain things. Okay? But I do have another friend, Christopher. Or Chris. Right? He's part of the crew of my exes, if you get my drift. Meaning my ex, or sort of whatever you want to call it, is in that little clique. That's how I know Chris, Adam, and okay? So, through all that, I talked with Chris. The first time I met him was at one of the conventions, and he's a really nice guy, okay? He's going through what I'm going through, where someone played him. Now, this is where I know he's going to yell at me for putting him on here, but I really want to make this known that this is the thing. Right now, he's going through the stages of denial. He's going through the other stages. At the same time, he's stronger than he thinks. And that's what people don't understand. You're stronger than you think. Because he could have went one way. He could have went another, you know, in the situation. The way I could have went one way or another. And I don't mean by dating orientation or preference or anything. I mean, I could have been the biggest bitch going to Graveborn my Christopher, or my ex-Christopher, or whatever you want to call him, right? And saved up and hopped a plane and smacked the shit out of him. Or that day that he told me what he did, I could have thrown his PlayStation out the window. But no, I went a different route. Because, as you see, I was being bullied because of how he portrayed me to others. So you see what I mean? The same way like my friend here, the Christopher here, got played because the girl misled him, because we don't know what people have until we start to get to know them. All right? But at the same time, it's not right by the other person when they mislead you and everything. And that's where I get upset, because I did nothing wrong in any of my situations. These guys left me and made it out to be me as the bitch and everything, because they gave up, because they didn't want to see it through, because they wanted the easy way out, because they didn't love themselves or anything. They didn't care about themselves. Like my family, I just found my family in Ireland, and what do I have? A cousin named Susie who is blaming me for my grandparents' actions when I just found out the actions. So don't be a bitter bitch, because like I said, my mother had seen her too and knew she was a brat from that time. All right? We're all adults. We're all whatever. I should not be blamed for the sins of the past. Like I should not be blamed for my Christopher or Graveborn, right? All his problems and all his fucked up friends, because they're miserable and they see this girl come that is changing him, but it's not really changing him, because he's actually changing himself, because he doesn't want to be a child anymore. He wants to grow up. He wants to live his life, even though he says he's living, but he really isn't. Because if you're just going to stay and play video games and hang out like that, that's not living. That's just getting by. And I know the difference. Where everyone thinks I'm just sitting here doing nothing and everything, and don't realize that I am doing so much more. I am finishing writing the book. I am crocheting once I can find all my yarn. I am basically going back to all my crafts that I used to do, because I'm very good at things, but I don't have the room in here, because every time I start a project, something happens. Like this past weekend, that's why I tie into now the snowstorm. I couldn't do what I needed to do. There was no power. I lost days because I couldn't sleep. I was tired. I was whatever. We were afraid the power was going to go out again. I couldn't do it, guys. I lost days. So that was the universe telling me time to rest. And you know what? After I rest, I started feeling better because that's the difference. I keep going because I don't know what it is to relax because I've always from day one have had to be one step of everybody because of how my family is, because of how everything is in my life with people I thought were friends and everything. Yes, I do miss my Christopher. I do miss the fact that I do my best friend, my friend, and everything. And if he thought of it, okay, how do I put this? If he actually thought of me as a girlfriend, he wouldn't have done what he did. And that's not his fault because, like I said, he has these very backwards ass friends that like to treat me like garbage since they never met me because they fear me. And that's the story of my life from day one. Everyone feared me from the day I was born because I was different. And you know what? Different is good. Just like people who think they know me and prejudge me and left my Facebook page. Sorry, guys, you're lost. You're going to miss out on the ride when, you know what? And don't call all coming back and crawling when I have the book published and when my life starts to take off. Because that's another thing I noticed. Christopher was in it for my contacts, my Christopher, because I knew people from certain vloggers and everything. Okay? That's not right either. Okay? I had other friends come back in the woodwork when they found out, oh, you're an actress? Oh my God, you're an actress. No. Okay? Do you see what I mean, guys? If you were the lowest of rat bastards to me, pond scum, I'm insulting pond scum, I should say. Don't think you can get back in my good graces. It would take a miracle for you to do that. And right now, my Christopher, and I'm going to say my Christopher because I told you I was talking about my other friend, because I have too many friends with the same name. And I will still say it because you know what? He had a job. He was doing good. But then he lost himself because other people were lost too. And I can't understand how people think, let's baby everybody. That's the reason why we're fucked today. But since you guys think you know everything and know everything about me, then fine. Do what you want with it, but it rolls off my back. I get upset because of your actions from liars who claim to be my friend, or people that two-face me, or when I see the facts in front of me and I point it out to you people, and you still want to deny it because you're caught. This is where I hate your actions and not you, because I know deep down in your mind or your soul, you really don't want to be at the pearly gates or whatever you believe in, even if you don't believe in anything, be judged by. Because how would you feel if he says, bye bye, go down there, because of how you treated someone? I atoned for what I did, and that's the one thing my Christopher would know, because he knows that he cannot say anything bad about me because I never did anything wrong to him. I have never done anything that would cause what he's been doing to me these past 3-4 years. I have never done anything to him to make his friends hate me. That was all them, because they didn't want to get to know me. So my week here has been this: relaxing, resting, dealing with things, getting to find that I finally found something to treat myself to, that I'm going to make myself a pearl necklace. I treated myself to a new mouse pad, which I'm going to tell them I want to order another one. Look at this. I didn't think it was this big. It is a nice mouse pad. All right. I'm ordering another one once they confirm that my order came in. All right. And these are orders that you think, because I keep saying I have no money. No, these are things that I order and I learn about payment plans. And once the payment plan finishes, then I get my products. That's why I like the site I go to. Okay? Or I like the fact that I can do payment plans. Okay? That way I am not missing out on anything or getting stuff that I need. Because everyone's like, oh, you don't need that. Yeah, I do. I've been needing a mouse pad for a while, but nothing works. This one has the surface that I can use because it's not that scratchy surface that I can't touch. All right? So all I'm saying to you guys is this. Like, I wanted to do a vlog each day and everything. I wanted to do something else. It didn't work out that way. Because I'm still waiting on things. I'm still trying to do things, piecemeal things together. But the only break I got was the fact that with a power outage and everything else, I didn't get any phone calls. I was able to sleep. But I will say this to all those bullies and everything, and even Luke and all them. What gives you the right to do what you did to me all those years without even knowing me, based on what he lied about? Okay? The same like that girl that did to my friend who has the same name as Christopher. All right? Does not give people the right to play with other people's emotions. And I'm big on that because, one, I'm an empath. And I know deep down in with Christopher, he didn't know what the hell was going on. Both of them, meaning my friend Christopher and my whatever you want to call him, Christopher. All right? Because you know what? Everyone got fooled. And everyone gets fooled in life. Because my thing is that I was waiting for my Christopher, my Greyborn, my best friend, my boyfriend, to finally stand up to people who kept making him think he was worthless, that when his parents die, they're looking for someone to take care of him. He is a functioning adult. Okay? If he wasn't a functioning adult, he wouldn't know how to do what he does today. There are people with handicaps. Hello? Yes, I stumble sometimes too. And I have to ask for help. But I'm a functioning adult. Okay? I'm not handicapped enough for them to give me an assistant. Okay? I'm not handicapped enough to get anything yet. Because I'm deemed as that if I can function and be mainstreamed, I can survive. And you know why that is? Because I did not let anybody baby me. I did not let anybody tell me I couldn't do something. Every time someone told me I could not do something, I proved them wrong. My mother said, and everybody said, you will never graduate college. Guess what? Where is it? Okay? Everyone said I would never graduate college because I'm a mixed up brain dyslexic who can't learn anything. Well, guess what? If you guys know, 2015, I graduated college with a Bachelor of Arts in Communications and PR training. People told me, and I'm going to cry, I would never amount to anything. I would never be nothing. And that's going to stop. That's going to stop with all of you. People who told me I couldn't graduate. It's going to stop. Because I will not be belittled anymore. Do you guys understand that? So here is my plea to all of you who told me I am nothing. See this thing here? Proves I'm something. You see all my crafts that I do? You see all my editing, my vlogging? I can do that. So quit being jealous, hateful, and envious of every fucking thing I can do. Because I'm going to keep proving your asses wrong. Okay? And now, here's another thing. My Christopher Graham John Fuel. I am calling you out right now on all your lies and half-truths. You either start telling the truth about me to all of them, or every time you lie, it's going to come back to you. Because it is not fair to either one of us. But if you want to continue to lie, that's on you. Because I will not lie about this. Okay? I cared about you. But your fucked up friends still wanted to make it to be that I was hurting you. When they know the truth, they'll see who was hurting who. Because you made promises to me that you swore you were going to keep. And to pull what you pulled on me, this is proof that I will be proving people wrong. Because my word is gold. No more will anybody blame me for past, present, or future mistakes because they want misery. And misery loves company. Because I'm stronger than that. So these vlogs from now on are going to be about strength, caring, new ideas and new things that are coming up. I'll probably even show you how to crochet some things once I can get this place back in order. Because it's my time now. And if my Christopher wants to get his ass here and stop lying about things, okay? maybe we can talk and put all this behind us, because I don't hold grudges very well. I don't like holding grudges. But it ain't a grudge. It's a fact. You told half-truths and lied about me. And you are not the only one that's done that. But I have proven all those who have done that to me wrong, because they finally had to admit the truth. And be it today, be it tomorrow, be it 2 years, 3 years from now, that truth will come out. Because you will be at my door, and hopefully with an apology, and stitch flowers, and you know what I'm talking about, because they make little Stitch characters out of flowers, or blue roses with peanut shoes. You will show up at my job to prove to everybody that you are real. Because you are not banned from New York, you just know how pissed I am. So like I said, I love my week that I was not being bullied, not being called a bitch, not being called the Wicked Witch of the East. Loving the fact that my friend is over in England having fun, supposedly. I don't know, because I haven't been able to speak to her, so that's probably why I haven't been able to speak to her, because with the damn friggin' time changes. But I will say this, if any more people think because I can do something, or they see something in me that they fear because they can't, yeah, I have a power. It is called I care about myself, and I love myself. And I want to share that love with people and friends and family. And I would have loved to share it with you, Christopher Graham John Fuel, as my boyfriend. But clearly from that trip, when you avoided me and spent almost 2 hours with your podcast people, even though the podcast was canceled, where you could have spent those 2 hours with me, you're the one that begged me to go out the extra 2 weeks. I only had enough money for 1 week. You roped everyone into it. So I know you watch these. And I know you owe your parents the biggest apology going for what you did. Because it's not right. You don't want me around. You don't want to work anything, but then I was supposed to come out every year? No, doesn't work that way. If you don't want me, then I don't go anymore. I'm done. But if you are doing all this because you want me back and because you want sympathy from your fucked up friends, that's on you. Because unless you are in right here, face to face, right here in the Bronx, New York City, in front of witnesses, you can go rot in hell and let like your teeth rot them out. Because those who think they know me, I've proven them wrong. And I will prove people wrong. The same thing like anything. I don't care. I will cry. I will do anything because people upset me. But it'll roll off my back once I get through it. Just like this. Just like the fact that if I ever decide to date again, it's going to be on my terms. It's going to be with people who will respect me and not tell half-truths about me or lie. Or like my friend here who got caught in a trap. I'm not playing that anymore. Unless you are in it for love, you can keep walking. Okay? I am tired of this universe playing with me. I am tired of things, but I know what I see. And like I said, these vlogs coming up, yeah, I may talk less about Christopher, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Because it's on him to tell the truth. And if he still wants to hide in his room, he's going to lead a sorry, lonely life. Because if he ever dates again, other girls, I hope they see him for what he's worth. Someone who loves misery. And if he finds a girl that's miserable, then enjoy the company. Because you'll be miserable and fighting with them the rest of your life. Because I'm not miserable. I'm actually happy with the illusion of misery. Because you know why? It's called frustration and being an adult and having to work and pay bills and not living with mommy and daddy. Yes, my parents helped me on certain things, but that's because I never got an allowance. Believe it or not, I did my chores without an allowance. Yeah, I didn't get paid to do chores. I never got paid to do chores. Yeah, there's a concept like that. I shouldn't have to be paid off to do something. That's why I don't care if I don't get paid a solid amount of money. As long as the job gets done. Finish what you start. Don't lie about it. And that goes for you, Christopher. Finish what you started. You want to keep lying? I keep doing these. So get your ass here on a plane and stop lying. I know what it is and why you can't get here, because you're addicted to the damn tramadol and it's a class C drug. It's going to be a class A drug soon. So, unless you have a real prescription for it, that's why you can't get here. Otherwise, if it's another excuse after another excuse, you know what? I'll introduce you to my other exes. And besides, if everybody else is saying is true about you, which I want to hear from you, I've got a lot of guy friends that would love to meet you. All right? So, want to prove people wrong? Get your ass here. You want to tell the truth? Start telling it now. Because, like I said, people told me I would never get one of these, and I got one of these. All right? Don't play with me. I may come off as sweet as innocent, and I am to a point, but when you damage what I do in my life and think you know me, or blame me for your fuck ups, or my family's past fuck ups, like my sister in certain jobs where I can't get jobs because they find out I'm related to her because of her fuck ups, or they find out like other things like that she's done, or my mother, or anything like that. If they see that, they know, right? No. I am tired for taking the blame or being blamed for other people's problems. And this is where I stand. So, wanted to update you on what my week was like. It was mostly being, like I said, enjoying no bullying, being blamed for things, getting some pearls to make some things and stuff, and just enjoying it while I edited a vlog that's 4 parts long, technically 8, because of the way my video program is. So this is only a 20-minute one, not an hour like I do, because I'm going to go relax. And then maybe tomorrow when something good happens, we'll edit it in. But guys, I don't go out in winter. There's nothing to do around here. I wanted to go to concerts, but it's called money. And when you got bills to pay and things, like those pearls were out of my birthday money and my Christmas money, because I could have spent it on junk, a video game, whatever. But you know what? The video game and junk would break down eventually. The pearl will last forever. I can pass it down. I could give it to somebody as a gift. You know? If I ever have kids, you know, I could pass it down. That's a legacy, you know? All I'm saying to you all is this. Do not blame me anymore. Grow up, tell the truth, and hopefully, I'll hear from him. Because right now I'm tired of people playing other people. I'm an empath. I know he cares about me. But thanks to his friends, he can't see that. Like I said, I'm the diamond he threw away for the coal. And boy, is he going to sit forever waiting for that coal to turn back into a diamond that he already had. Because you know what? Someone else is going to pick up this diamond and put it in a ring or give it a ring. You know? Because I'm a diamond and you can't break me. I cut through glass. So see you guys soon. And hopefully, Christopher Graham John Field, I will see you, let's see. If I'm right about everything, February is when you go to the Lake District, all the other stuff. So you might be up here around March or April, hiding out in Florida, you know? So if I'm right about that and you're coming here around March or April in Florida to go see your second family with Jen and Ed and to see Jessica down there, just know I have family down in the Orlando area and they will be hunting your ass down if I tell them. Because I will find a way to get the message to them. Look for this guy, watch for him at the parks, and tell him how he threw away the diamond for coal. So that's all I have to say tonight, and hopefully life gets better for me, because it has. And once I get back on track, I'll start podcasting and everything else again. So enjoy, and hopefully you guys start telling the truth and stop playing everyone for your own selfish, hateful, jealousy, envious ways. Because I'm getting sick and tired of cleaning up the mess. This next time, I'm not cleaning up the mess. I'm going to let you guys stew in your own juices. Bye for now. And Christopher Graham John Fuel, I love you. I love the fact that you lied through your fucking ass teeth. So have fun. And say hi to my friend out there. Bye.